Hello, my dears. So, today we are going to discuss the remaining paragraphs of the chapter An Encounter in the Woods. So, in the last video, we discussed something related to this chapter, and I hope you all remember all those things, right? So, here are those details, some details related to what all things we discussed in our previous video. Mother Partridge was walking with her 12 babies, right? They were going to have some water from the stream. And it was the first outing of these 12 babies. They happened to meet a powerful fox. So at that time, the mother asked all her kids to hide somewhere. Okay, and the Mother Partridge decided to face the enemy somehow. Okay, so let's see what all things she's going to do in order to protect her kids. Okay, so here it is. The fox was excited to find the bird so suddenly within his reach. He turned with a dash and caught. No, he did not catch the bird. The bird limped just out of his reach. The fox jumped again. Surely he would catch her this time. No, a small tree came between them, and the partridge disappeared under a log. Okay, so what happened here? Fox is very happy, a bird is just in front of him. Okay, he was very easy to catch the bird at once. So in a very happy mood, he just came to jump over the bird. But what happened? He made a sudden movement. What do you mean by dash? Quick and sudden movement, okay? So he made a sudden movement to catch the bird. But he was not able to catch because the bird limped just out of his reach. What do you mean by limped? Walked slowly and with difficulty. So, do you remember? The partridge was acting as if she was lame. Okay, so anyway, she was able to move out of his reach. Okay, so what happened? The fox again tried. Okay? And he thought that, or he was sure that he will catch the bird at this time. But what happened? A small tree came between them. And it was easy for our partridge to hide under the log. Okay, so 2 attempts were failed. Right. Moving on to the next paragraph. The fox was getting impatient. He snapped his jaws and leaped over the log. Mother Partridge was looking less lame now. She too jumped forward and fell down a bank. The fox followed her closely. He almost caught her tail, but no matter how fast he went and leaped, Mother Partridge was always faster. So anyway, the fox is now, he's very impatient, okay? Okay, he cannot control himself. He was trying to catch this bird, and continuously he failed to catch this bird. This bird is somehow escaping. Okay, and now Mother Partridge was looking less lame. Okay, she had reduced her acting in a little bit reduced way. Okay. Okay, so she also jumped forward and fell down a bank. And now the fox followed her very closely. Just behind the bird, the fox was there. Okay, he was about to caught her tail, Mother Partridge's tail. Okay, but no chance. Mother Partridge was always faster. Okay, this time also the fox failed in catching the bird. Okay, It was really strange. He, the quick and clever fox, had not caught a partridge even after 5 minutes racing. How could that be? The partridge seemed to become stronger every minute, and all the while she led the fox away from the hill where her babies were hiding. After a quarter of a mile's race, Mother Partridge rose into the sky and flew away through the woods. What happened next? So, we know that the fox is a very clever animal. Quick and clever fox it is. Okay. So, even the fox is very clever and fast. He was not at all able to catch this partridge. No? Now the partridge is becoming more and more stronger. Every minute she is becoming stronger. And now partridge is succeeded in driving this fox away from the hill. Okay, we know that her babies are hiding there. Okay, so anyway, Mother Partridge wanted to drive out this fox from the hill. Otherwise, it is easy for the fox to find out the hiding babies, right? And when Mother Partridge knew that this fox is away from the hill, what did she do? She just rose into the sky and flew away through the woods. Okay, she just escaped from the fox. The fox was completely surprised. Now he realized that the partridge had made a fool of him. He also remembered that this was not the first time he had been fooled just this way. But he never understood why she did this. Okay, so it is that the fox don't know why this partridge is doing like that. And he remembers like, this is not the first time this bird is making fool of me. Okay, made a fool of him means made him look foolish by making him believe something that was not true. Means now the fox became a fool. Partridge made him a fool. Okay, the fox was just behind the partridge and now the partridge has escaped. And actually he don't know the reason why the partridge is doing like this to me always. Okay, before this time also the partridge did the same thing to me. Why she is doing like this? Okay, anyway, he never understood why she did this. Okay, so in the next page you can see, the fox did not know what that Mother Partridge was moving him away from her babies. We know that, right? Actually the Mother Partridge intention was to move this fox away from her babies, right? That is what she was trying to do. Meanwhile, Mother Partridge flew in a great circle. She did not go straight to her babies so that the fox could not follow her. She took a different and longer way to go back to the little fussballs who were hiding and waiting for her. Okay, so what did she do? Yeah, she is very clever, right? She didn't want to go directly to her babies because it will help the fox to follow her and find out the place where her kids are hiding. So she took so many other different and longer ways to reach back her little babies. Okay, it is given as little fuss balls. Fuss balls means balls of soft and very fine feathers. So they are very cute, right? This tiny babies are so cute. So anyway, they were hiding and they were waiting for their mother. Wild birds have an excellent memory for places. Mother Partridge went to the very grass she had stepped on. She stood for a moment to fondly admire how perfectly quiet her children were. Even when they heard her step, not one of them moved. Okay, so do you know that wild birds will be having a good memory power? Okay, so we don't have to teach them where should they go. Okay, they can remember all the things very nicely. So Mother Partridge was very easy to find out the place where her kids were hiding. Okay, so she reached there. After attempting so many other ways, finally she reached the place where her kids were hiding. Okay, and she wanted to congratulate her kids. Why? Because all of the 12 kids, they were hiding without making any noise. Okay, and now the children, they are able to hear their mother's footstep. Okay, they understood that their mother is back now, but none of them moved from their place. They know that their mother will call them, then only they will come out. Okay, then Mother Partridge said, "Greet! Come, children." And instantly the baby Partridges came out of their hiding places. It was like magic. The baby on the chip opened his big little eyes and ran to hide under her broad tail. An enemy could not have heard his sweet little peep peep 3 feet away, but Mother Partridge would have heard it if it was thrice as far. All the other babies joined their mother and all of them were very happy. Okay, so by the time the mother reached there, she called her children. Okay, come children, come on, your mother is back. Okay, so by the time they heard the sound of their mother, all the 12 babies came out from their hiding places. It was like a magic, it said like that here. Okay, and one of those babies, it was just sitting on a chip on a small piece of wood, right? He couldn't find any other place, so he was hiding on a small piece of wood. Okay, chip means a small piece of wood or stone. Okay, and it was said like he was just closing his eyes and was keeping there in order to find any others. So he also ran fast and came under his mother's broad tail. Okay, so no enemy can find this. Oh, anyway, the Mother Partridge was very happy now. Okay. All the other babies, all the 12 babies, joined their mother, and now they are very, very happy. Mother Partridge is very happy because she was able to protect her kids from the powerful clever fox, isn't it? And these children also, they are very obedient, no? Are you all obedient? Huh? Will you all obey your parents? I know you are, right? So all the time you should obey your parents. You should have an ear for their words. Okay? They will tell everything for your goodness. Okay? So take your parents' words seriously and obey them always and love them always, and they will also love you always. Okay? So in this story, we started by telling like Mother Partridge takes her brood to a small stream in the woods. Then she spots the enemy and asks her chicks to hide, isn't it? Then Mother Partridge flies straight to the enemy. Then what happens? She pretends to be lame and leads the enemy away from her chicks. And finally, she succeeds, flies back to her brood, and all are safe and sound. Okay? So this was a small, beautiful story, and I hope you all understood it. Okay? So I need you all to read the story 3 times also, and study the new words given in your textbook also. Study the new words and their meanings. And we will be discussing the question answers, the remaining activities and everything in our next video. Okay. So, bye from me. Thank you.